I really hope everything will be okay. Is it? This is mods? Let's start season 2. What do you have? Starship Graveyard, Warped with Madness and Phase Necrons, new locations, companions, and dangerous weight. Oh! Ooh! We don't have any mods. Well. I don't have any money. And I don't have time for it. Okay. Let us continue. Ah yes, the Sarah. Passera, I should say. Yeah, we killed last time. So yeah, last time we killed this Luordo guy. Who was a really mad. He convinced everyone on the planet that they should swap faces. They sue faces of people they killed to maintain some kind of, I don't know, longevity or something like that. And he switched bodies with me. Well, basically he switched my body with some girl. Whatever, it was a long ride. Long and weird and funny ride. It's out a terrifying growl. For 1 round, all enemies in 2-cell radius deal -5 times familiar strength bonus, 2% less damage to Cybermastiff, the Overseer, and their allies. That's great, that's cool. Move through enemies while moving and inflicts familiars. What? Ooh. This is weird? What it is? Great. That's what happened? It changed? It actually changed. What the hell? It really changed. Allows the Cybermastiff to move through enemies while moving and inflicts 7 levels of bleeding on all adjacent enemies it passes. Each enemy affected increases the critical hit chance of the Cybermastiff's next attack by 6% until the end of turn. But it changed. The text changed right in front of my face. What the hell? Consolidation. Can move through allies and enemies but not through obstacles. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. The Cyber Eagle that is soaring, the Overseer gains 2+ Overseer's Fellowship bonus movement points. I think I will use this. A growl for him. Ooh, what do you have? -50% armor penetration penalty with a minimum of 0% armor penetration and 10 lethality. If it's a range attack, its target is forced to move to the closest cell in a 3-cell range with no adjacent cover, facing toward the assassin. This movement provokes attacks of opportunity. Cool. But does not count toward the limit of attacks per turn, and does not block the assassin's movement, but deals only 25% of the assassin's usual damage. If the attack is successful, the target suffers the hemorrhage effect. Deals lethality divided by 10, rending damage that ignores armor. What is the rending damage? Physical damage, dealt by anything with a sharp edge like bladed weapons and sharp projectiles like shurikens. Poised to strike. The assassin makes an enemy suffer 12% armor and -7 deflection until end of assassin's turn. One enemy adjacent to them, the assassin also gains 12% dodge until the assassin's next turn. If there are no enemies adjacent to the assassin, they gain 16% dodge reduction. And then Macabre, the assassin dashes in a straight line for up to 4 cells, suffering -3 less damage from attacks of opportunity and gaining 12% dodge. Not dashed through any enemies at the end of the turn, they gain 16% cover efficiency. Fainting attack would be great, I think. This is gonna be the best, because I can shoot someone who's in front of him or in front of them, and they will attack this guy. Walking Nightmare. 22% penalty to willpower and toughness. All enemies in 2-cell radius around the target point must pass a willpower resistant test. Those who fail, even if they are stunned or immobilized, immediately gain an extra turn where they attack their allies. Every time an enemy becomes the target of this navigator power again during the same combat, they gain the stackable 20 bonus to willpower resistant test against it. Cool. Circle with a 3-cell radius. Any creature that is inside it, enters it, or ends their turn inside, not under the effect of apathy, makes a willpower resistance. Failure applies the apathy effect of the creature. Apathy. The target is immobilized. After 1 round passes under the effect of apathy, the target must make a willpower resistance test. Okay, reveal the light. Target ally gains 22 to willpower and toughness. That's cool. Held in my gaze. 13 to 30 damage to an enemy. That enemy must pass a willpower test or become immobilized. Ooh. Glimpse of Fate. Fate. Hit chance on the next attack, dodge on the next dodge test, and chance to success on the next resistant test. Cool. Kill zone stratagem, bleed stratagem, combat focus. I think I'm gonna take this. This is cool. This is great, but immobilize, because sometimes I need to immobilize some people. The kick, cautious approach, reckless rush. 9 MP. If the Archmilitant has stacks of versatility, they gain 3 more stacks of versatility, which lasts until the end of the turn. Next attack, if it hits, will cause all the targets to make a toughness resistant test with a -12 penalty. Target will suffer a negative effect based on the attack's damage type. Inflicts bleeding and slowed. Knocks the target prone for 1 round. Cautious approach. Is bonuses from versatility. The Archmilitant gain 5% dodge and parry for every stack. Already has 4 or more stacks of versatility. The Archmilitant removes all slowed, blinded, bleeding, burning and toxin effects from themselves. Immune to these effects, as well as stunned and prone, for as long as the Archmilitant keeps the cautious approach effect. Kick does not counter the attack limit per turn and counts as a single melee attack for the purpose of versatility. This attack cannot be parried and will push the target 2 cells away. Let's get kick. And Vanguard. Provocation. Vanguard forces an enemy in the melee range to immediately attack the Vanguard. All of the Vanguard's allies who are wielding melee weapons and adjacent to the enemy make an attack of opportunity. The enemy suffers 3 more damage from these attacks of opportunity and has minus 16% penalty to parry and dodge. Cool. And all their allies gain 16% damage and 16% armor penetration against enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard. If the Vanguard moves, the area of this effect moves accordingly. All allies that are in 2-cell radius around the Vanguard at the moment when this ability is used gain the following ability, which costs 0 AP. Following ability? Can move to any cell within their line of sight in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard without provoking attacks of opportunity. That's cool. And all their allies in 3-cell radius around them gain 3 plus number of unyielding beacon stacks, temporary wounds. All affected targets suffer -% less damage from the next attack. The effect lasts until the... Cool. Parry until the next turn. Whenever the Vanguard parries an enemy attack, they immediately make an attack of opportunity with a 20% penalty to weapon skill against that enemy. Ooh. I think I will do this. Yes, defense stance. And Grisly Adjudication. Shotgun attack has shotgun armor penetration, % additional armor penetration. Double slug. Shotgun attack allows the attribute arbitrator to make 2 single shots against the target. Unfamiliar movement points divided by 2 cells of the Cybermastiff. The Cybermastiff immediately dashes to that enemy and performs a special attack. Target suffers double rending damage and must pass through toughness resistance test. Penalty of 4 prone for 1. And here you have. Run. What? Okay. So it basically told me how much levels of bleeding it will cause. Bite? Bite or run, bite or run, bite or run. Move through enemies. While moving, it inflicts some levels of bleeding on all adjacent enemies it passes. Bite. Have it. Okay. We leveled up. And I believe I took a piece of that machinery. Ooh, what is this? Desertium mask. 1 psi rating and 15 persuasion. If Perils of the Warp is triggered and a demon is summoned, that demon attacks the closest to it non-demon target. Ends the turn with any adjacent familiar. That familiar gains 10 wounds. Cool. So we took it or not? I have this. Blade shard. Mysterious sword handguard. Key to Tesseria. I believe I took something from it.
I have failed my kin.
And evade. No, I haven't saved. Oh, yeah. I didn't save. Okay. It's good that it's not a big level up. Oh, shoot. No. This one, please. Oof. Yay, quick growl. Okay, this was growl, this was fiending attack, this was held in my gaze, kick, offensive stance, and bite. Great. F5, please.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Nah, I failed tests. Shit. I need this 2 experience of 12. Little more than shards of civilization that have been separated from the Imperium's fold for thousands of years. Feudal world stands to be underdeveloped and degraded. Their technology is usually primitive, and their faith in the God Emperor often takes on bizarre forms. Yeah, like the one in here.
My success was inevitable.
Nice, thank you. How much? 16. Cool. So, we grabbed everything.
Let's
Nope.
seize the opportunity.
Biomancy stuff. Whatever. Let's take some goods. Let's look around for some goods. (6 to 8). They did a lot of damage with it. For 6 to 8 weapon. Ooh, Cruel Fate. It's a solid projectile sniper rifle. Nice.
I tread a path unexplored.
Heavy Maul. If the wielder has a shield equipped, whenever they hit the target with this Maul, they immediately make a shield bash. If it hits, the target must pass a toughness resistance test with a bonus 20 bonus or become stunned for 1 round. So cool stuff. Wait. Oh, I don't have shield in here. Smoke cloud, all creatures that enter the area must pass toughness, strength and willpower. Demolition divided by 2 penalty. What? Slowed or disturbed. Not bad. Okay, what do you have in here? Well, you cannot use it because it's Eldari equipment. Oh. Oh! That's actually better. Use it. Do I have any? Nope. I need to change this gun. Wait a second. Okay, we're back. I need a shotgun. Because this is a melter weapon. And I believe I don't have any melter stuff. But modifying shotgun. Wait, he got some cool weapon. No. Let's pick this. This is great stuff. But it deals almost no damage. And I need it. And I know it's increasing my coercion. But still, I need damage. I really need damage.
Intriguing.
Nothing more to go break. Nothing more. Picked it? No. Okay. Let's go down. Let's see if everyone will try to kill me. No! Great. Okay, so we can go and have fun somewhere else. But where? Inform the prefect of the inspection outcome. Hand the Lord Captain a suspicious message containing Conrad Voigtvir's call sign. And what can I do with it? Odonatus 11. Oh, here. Okay. Forge the path of the Ubers. Save Deldari survivors, scout out the planet. Oh, of course I cannot move there. Chart new paths. Sealed, blah blah, whatever. Okay. Lord Captain, urgent report. We have received an astropathic message from a Regent Arontor Celio. The navigators are concerned about the fate of Cassia, who disappeared from Uruk 5. The Regent is requesting an update on her current status, and he has also inquired about the possibility of a personal meeting to negotiate and to arrange the return of Lady Navigator to her house. The psycho-emotional coding of the received message betrays acute concern, but it also contains something that the astropaths have failed to put into words. If you will excuse my forthrightness, I feel it is necessary to tell House of Celio the truth, otherwise a conflict with the Navis nobility is possible, which, given the current state of the Coronos Expanse, will only play into the hands of the enemies of the Imperium. How did House of Celio even learn that I have Cassia? I wish I knew, Lord Captain. It is troubling indeed. Perhaps we have a spy on board, or Regent Aronto is bluffing. In either case, I believe we should respond. Navigators are extremely powerful and useful allies to have. Cassie is safe and the rogue trader would be honored to meet in person. Order the following perished at the hands of the rebel navigators of her own house. Does not know anyone named Cassia, ignore it. Okay, meet in person, I'll see to it. Lord Captain, the Astropaths will transmit your consent. Representatives of House Orselio will be waiting for you on the capital world Dargonus. Receiving members of the Navis nobility is always a delicate matter. Please make sure to discuss the details of this meeting with your Chancellor upon arrival. No problem. What do we have here? Scan. Ooh. Unidentified ruins. Yeah, I will change you. But with whom?